Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm going to be doing some more Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we're going from uh, right here, CYYJ, from this parking spot. Daytime. Parts to right here, arrival. And we're going to be using the Skyhawk with the pontoons and the G1000. Let's get going. Okay, so let's do this. Start it up here real quick. Sorry. A little bit trigger happy. Start up the plane. And we'll turn pitot heat on. Fuel pump we don't really need. I think we already have fuel pressure, pretty sure. Yeah, fuel quantity, fuel pressure graph. Flow is none, but
TOS system test. Okay.
I don't think we need it though. I'm not sure how that works. Let's turn all the lights on just for fun. We'll even turn like the background lights on for all the avionics and stuff, just for fun. Make everything bright. Um, let's just call for ATC. Get out of here. All ground. And we'll depart straight out.
Ground Dank 420 Heavy with Quebec request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Dank 420 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 27 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 119.7 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 27 using taxiway Alpha Dank 420 Heavy.
Okay, so what we're going to want to do is turn on the flight director. We're going to use the flight level control again. Probably going to use Nav Mode. And this is for if we use vertical speed. You can click vertical speed and you can go nose up and nose down. You can set how much vertical speed you get. We're going to change our nav mode with the CDI button here in the center. I'm going to change it to GPS. We're going to go to XPR. We're going to turn it on. And we're going to set it to VFR. Or we can go into code and set it to 1200. Doesn't matter. And go back. And see XPDR 1200 is on. Another thing we can do is go back and go into BFD wind option 3. Apparently there's no wind data, but there is wind data. There it goes. For some reason it's tripping out. But either way, that gives you wind data. So we're going to use that. And we're going to use a little bit of autopilot. But I'm going to fly around a little bit as well. And I'm going to do all the landings and stuff without autopilot, obviously. Let's, we have clearance. We just have to turn around. We could ask for a tow, but we're not going to. We're just going to take a left here. Just going to turn the park brake off. Turn the plane. Just like that. Nice and smooth. When you're using your mouse to move the camera around, your controls stop working for a second. It's kind of weird. Or at least mine do. So we're basically here already. We're at the runway. The arrows are going to say to go right, but we're going to have to turn left, actually. Right is the wrong way. Tower, take off.
Tank 420 Heavy ready for straight out departure at runway 27.
Gank, 420 Heavy altimeter, 29er decimal 9er, 2 wind 254 at tree. Departing straight out, approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 Dank 420 Heavy.
Our altimeter is already set at 29.92. It always starts at 29.92. But like, let's say we were at a different airport that starts at a different altitude, we would have to change that. And you would want to set it to your landing airport as well, right? So you would have to do an a barometer change eventually, about halfway through the flight or whatever. So we're going to be taking off. Remember what I said about moving the camera? Okay, we're going to floor it now. We're just going to get up to about 80 and then we're going to rotate. The faster we are on the ground, the better. Looks like we're going to be running out of runway relatively soon. So we're going to take off pretty soon here. Get up to about 100. It's not too bad. Then we'll flick this little switch over here on the right. That will raise the little pontoon wheels. Will it? Does it? Oh yeah. That's for the lights. Sorry. There we go. I think that's for the cover. I'm not sure what this little switch does. I'd have to see. It's for some pump. Oh, probably to pump out water in there. Water that gets in there. Either way, we're gonna have to turn left here. We're only about 600 feet off the ground. 600 meters. And once we turn around, we'll get on the autopilot for now, so we can look around. The autopilot on, that on, and flight level control on. And we'll turn this all the way up to like 1,000. Turn flight level control on. And then it'll automatically ascend up to 1,000. Is nav mode on? Nav mode is on. I might need to get closer to the line for it to recognize where the GPS actually is. We will just fly there, mate. Now let's see if the autopilot wants to play ball. Turn nav mode on. Should follow the navigation line now, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. It just needed to be within the line in order to work properly. It allows me to do stuff like this. Because, I mean, all I'm going to be doing is holding the stick straight anyway. And, like, adding a little bit of trim, that kind of stuff. Which, we'll do a couple of flights without autopilot very soon. But I like having the autopilot so I can go into, like, the camera modes stuff. We're not going to need ATC until they contact us, so I'll close that. We'll go into, like, one of the quick views. Is there one for...
Bank 420 Heavy, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Tower Dank 420 Heavy frequency change.
Okay, so we've accepted that. Don't need this anymore. Close is pretty good. Landing. It's pretty good landing setup. External. Probably landed on that strip right there. See the computer adjusting all the controls. We're underneath the wing. Very cool. So we're about 7 kilometers away, but we're going to fly around a little bit before we call in for landing. So we're not going to call in right away. The other thing you have to do is make sure that you're high enough to cover stuff, because the amount that you set on the altitude is how high you're going to be flying. So if this hill here is over 1,000, you're going to have to increase that, or you're going to hit the fucking mountain, right? Looks like we're fine, so I'm not going to change it.
500.
But we're about 500 from it. So there is that. We should actually get that airport.
500.
Which one is it? It's the one that's not, it's the Friday Harbor that's not on the water. It's KF. Yeah. We're about 3 kilometers out. We're gonna do a little water landing right over there. But we are gonna land at that other airport over there. The one that we have marked, that we're about to fly over. Let's kill the autopilot. So this is the airport that we were going to land at here. The Friday Harbor Airport. And the harbor that we're going to land at is over here on the left. It's the one with the exclamation point. It's that one right in front of us. If I remember correctly, Friday Harbor was in the last game too as well. Flight Simulator X. It was like the one they had decorated up really nice.
500.
Just trying to slow down a little bit
500.
so we can do our amphibious landing. Add even more flaps. Slow down here. Oh, we bounced. That was probably not the smoothest amphibious landing. Are we going to be taking on water in the... What do I do about the gear advisory? The gear is up. And the pump is on. What else do I gotta do? Is there anything? But this is Friday Harbor. Right here. From the original game. And unless we shut the engine off, which we can do. It won't stop moving. In fact, it's probably not going to stop moving at all. Momentum and all that shit. But, yeah, we've landed on the water for a first time. This is like my second time landing on the water. Let's take off again and land on the land. But this is really cool. We're not sinking or anything, I don't think. Let's turn the plane back on. And we will kind of taxi this way. And we will raise all the flaps. See them raising there. And we'll take off from this view. Why not? Thought there was supposed to be like a bunch of boats and stuff here too as well. We need some flaps or what? Oh, I'm probably pulling up too much. Yeah, I'm pulling up way too much. Because I can't see the actual PFD. I was pulling up way too much. So, we will call in a landing.
Gears up for water landing. Gears up for water landing.
Call in a landing. The nearest, not W3, I don't think.
Gears down for runway landing. Gears down for runway landing.
I understand.
500.
Is that his way of saying I'm going too fast?
Kilo Foxtrot Hotel Romeo traffic tank 420 heavy 1 mile southeast 600 feet inbound to land runway 16.
Okay, we're going the wrong way here. We need to go the other way. We don't need this anymore. We have the gear down, which is good. We're not going to go all the way to pattern entry, I don't think. We don't need to. We can just kind of loop around. We just need to like drop a couple layers of flaps here, and we'll be slow enough to be in the rotation here. A little bit of a choppy water landing, I'll admit. $1,000. It's doing that because we're over our limit, or over our 1,000 limit. I'll just set it to 2,000 here, just to shut it up. We're just going to lower the speed, and we're going to add some flaps. That'll slow us down, and I might have to add a little bit more speed as we add the flaps. I'll add another set of flaps. I'm only supposed to go 10 degrees, but I usually go just a tad bit more. I think we're max now. We're at 20 degrees, yeah.
Stall. Gears down for runway landing. Gears down for runway landing.
I know. You're gonna keep saying that, I'm gonna shut you up. We're just gonna give it some more power.
Gears down for runway landing.
I just hit a button. It did a thing. So, we're getting close to landing here. Just gonna add a little bit more trim, upward trim, so I don't have to pull back so much on the stick. If you notice you're pulling back too much, you should probably have your aileron trim mapped so that you can adjust it. Now we're going too fast, so I'm dropping the throttle. And I'm also at max flaps, so we're going to drop speed here really quick. So I'm not super worried about going too fast here. Because as you can see, we're already 65. Now we're going to continue to drop speed unless I add a little bit of gas here. I think it wants us to go 60 and 50. So this turn is going to slow us down a lot too as well. I really love the graphics in this game. Don't use nearly all of my graphics memory though.
Gears down for runway landing.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Gears down for runway landing.
I guess I can't tell what type of ground we have.
Gears down for runway landing.
So I guess it's a good thing that it warns us
Gears down for runway landing.
that
Gears down for runway landing.
that we need that out.
Gears down for runway landing.
Shut up.
Gears down for runway landing. Gears down for runway landing. Stall. 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 Stall.
Let's power out of that stall there. Sorry, I was trying to shut up the fucking alarm. We got a little bit of a stall problem there. Now we're back up to 50. I can drop the throttle down again. I take this taxiway right here. Wasn't an awesome landing. kind of bouncy. I've never landed one of these ones with the pontoons on. It's kind of weird. But it's kind of fun. We're just gonna park it up here. Okay, so he's good. We will shut off the plane. And we'll shut off all the avionics. And that's all we really need to do. Alright, so that was a 20-minute flight in the Cessna 172 Skyhawk with the G1000 navigation system. I really do appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos and you want to support me, subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. And also follow me at my Twitch at twitch.tv/Caledonius. Till next time, see you later.